overconsumption and underconsumption. So I've been seeing this TikTok trend taking place online, and it's very refreshing to see a lot of creators show like the underconsumption, minimalist lifestyles that they're living with very little give into consumerism. But I'm trying to figure out like if I am on one end of that spectrum or the other. I'm starting to think I'm a little bit of someone who has overconsumed just a little bit. I think I am more conscious of what I buy now, like, trying to buy things more mindfully and out of necessity, but I'll let you guys be the judge. All right, here we go. Guys, so since we're on the topic of over and under consumption, I thought I'd give you guys a little tour of my things and let you guys be the judge. So this makeup organizer right here, this holds the majority of my color makeup. So I have concealers in here. I have eyeliners. I have a lot of eyeliners. I like different colors, but at one point I was just doing too much with buying eyeliners, and then I got some as gifts. So these are all my cream blushes, which I'm absolutely obsessed with. And naturally, I had to get the powder blushes as well. So I have quite a few of those I have to work through. Now, highlighters, I actually don't have a lot of highlighters at the moment. And it's only because I cleaned out some of the expired ones that I no longer was using. I have some random bronzers and highlighters in here that I occasionally reach for. Then at the top here, I have some colored mascaras, and I don't know about me, but I don't know about you guys, but the one thing that I do latch on to, once I really like a product, I want it in like every freaking color it comes in. I have lash primer in here and a live tinted lip balm, which I do like. I have these eyeshadow crayons that I do reach for from time to time. We've got foundation in this container. Currently, I own 4 foundations. There's 3 in here. One random beauty concealer that I got sucked into buying and I never use it. I have LA Girl mixing pigments. This top one is all like powder puffs and sponges. This middle one is like my travel makeup. So I have like a lash case in here and some travel brushes. Then we have more Bare Minerals powder because when I worked for the company, I would get it as gratis all the time, and that stuff lasts forever, you guys. So I don't know that I'll be buying any more of that. This little random corner, I have some lip glosses and lipsticks here that I love, but I don't use them that often. I just haven't been able to part with them. Then I do have my makeup brushes in this corner, which I have a number of makeup brushes, but I've gotten rid of a lot of them just because they were just very old and beyond use. So I do have 2 sets in the bathroom that I cleaned. I keep all my hair products that I use in this area regularly on this shelf. So we have some extra brushes and combs in the corner. We have head wraps and headbands in this corner here. Some scrunchies, which I use scrunchies all the time, so I like to have those out. We have this whole shelf here, which is dedicated to nail products. So I like to do my own nails instead of visiting the salon. So I have polishes, some press-on nails, and a bunch of products in that little pink container to do like a basic manicure. Then we've got curlers and hot tools on the bottom 2 shelves and some hair accessories. Then this is the vanity where I get dressed every single day. So this keeps all my skincare that I use on a regular basis. We've got my lip products that I reach for all the time in here, and those often end up in my purse. This little makeup organizer I just got not too long ago, and this holds all my skincare products that I use on a regular basis, my tretinoin, brushes, makeup removal stuff, Aquaphor, setting sprays, primers, you name it, it's in there. Then in the drawers, I keep like the makeup I put on my face every day. So I have a primer in there with some foundation and concealer. And then I keep like my powders, my brow products, a little bit of eye makeup and bronzer in there. Then In these two cases, I use like makeup erasers. I like the cloth ones, but if I'm just feeling particularly lazy, I do have some makeup wipes there, water, alcohol for cleaning. And these are the palettes that I reach for regularly, so I just keep them on my vanity. I'm obsessed with Pat McGrath palettes. So that's not all, you guys. So I have a little bit more. So I have a very large fragrance collection. It was bigger than this, believe it or not, but these are just the ones left from when I used to work at Ulta that I've really loved. And I decided to replace the larger bottles that I used to have with smaller bottles because there's no way in hell I'm going to be finishing any of this perfume within a year. These three on the top, I actually reach for and use those regularly. But once I finish all of this perfume, I think I'm just going to replace it with one bottle because really, how much perfume could one person possibly wear within a year? Like, this is a lot of perfume. Even though they're in smaller bottles, it's still a lot. So then I love lipstick. I have a lot of lipstick. So this is basically the entire lipstick collection. Like basic lipsticks that I own. I have a few glosses too. But then my Fenty ones couldn't fit in this little like display. So I have them in this drawer with my Hank and Henry Beauty ones, as well as tons of lip liners. Clearly, I don't need any more lip liners, so I'm just going to try to finish everything before I even think of buying another lip liner. Then I have some liquid eyeshadow, which I actually do use regularly, so I do reach for that quite a bit. Lashes, though, I rarely ever wear lashes. I don't even know why I feel possessed to buy lashes all the time. So that's something I definitely am no longer buying. And then I always keep an extra tube of mascara in here, which that's my favorite mascara that I love to reach for. Then in this drawer, I have just some lash glue. I have loose eyeshadows in here, a concealer palette, a few odds and ends just to do my makeup. Then I do have a number of eyeshadow palettes. I used to have more eyeshadow palettes, but then it just became this thing where like I kept getting so many eyeshadow palettes, and then I was like, you know, I don't really need any more. Like, how much eyeshadow could one person possibly use? So I have some here. I don't like my dresser to look cluttered, so I have the ones that I don't use that often in here. These I more like to keep for special occasions to use. Then I have some extra setting spray and this off thing. I got sucked in with TikTok with that. Anyway, and then these two Glossier palettes, I bought them thinking like, oh, I'll use them to travel. I never use them, but at one point I will because I'm not throwing out my makeup. Then I have this Morphe one, which I like to travel with. This is all travel makeup in these two small little containers, like travel makeup and perfume, because I don't travel with like large stuff. I'm so afraid TSA is going to confiscate everything. And then this is the little tower that I use after I take my showers. So I have like my body butter, deodorant, body oils, and body mists on here. So yeah, that stuff gets used regularly. I don't really have a whole lot of that. So I just cleaned like a set of makeup brushes, which I have this little drying rack for, and some sponges. And these are the ones that I still have yet to clean. Skincare, I really like those two Tony Moly ones. I have serums in here. I like to stock up on my skincare. That's the one thing I refuse to run out of. So any extra skincare that I haven't quite gotten to yet, it is in this cabinet. And then any of my body washes, baby powders, lotions, like any extra body care stuff, I keep down here. I actually have travel body care and skincare too that I just hold on to. So if I have a trip, I don't have to carry any large bottles. And in here, this is all my wash day stuff. So conditioner, styling products. I do have an extra body butter in there, which I was tempted to buy because it was on sale. Hair dye, heat protectant, detangling brushes, you name it. Then I have travel hair care in this one. And this one has like extra body care stuff. I used to be really into baths, so I have a lot of bath salts and stuff in there as well. And that's it, you guys. So I'll let you guys be the judge. Do you think I have a problem? Maybe I should start a project pan. Let me know what you guys think.